morning, everyone. This is David with Bolivar Live. Well, we're down here beachfront. It's going to be a beautiful sunrise. In fact, it's about 65 degrees right now, 66 degrees. When I was down at the house and got in my truck in Port Bolivar, it was actually 64 degrees. And so it's a cool morning here on the upper Texas coast, but I can tell you with this dry air, it's going to heat up real quick this morning. And I'm going to take a look at, I want to show y'all something. I noticed we had some higher tides at high tide this morning. I don't know what it was from, if it maybe apart from the wind, maybe apart from the the hurricane that's going into Florida. But I want to show you this thing because it was upgraded. It's a Cat 4 now, and this is a live radar that I've got subscription to here in my truck and at the office. But 155-mile-an-hour winds is what it has this morning, Cat 4. And so I want everyone, we've been through this. You know, the storm surge, the winds, the tornadoes. They've already had some tornadoes down there. But I want to get everyone, you know, to keep Florida in their prayers because let me see if I can zoom out. This thing is covering up Florida and is going to go straight up, probably up towards Jacksonville once it makes landfall. And I believe it's supposed to dissipate and knock it down because of the dry air will be coming into it from this front actually, once it gets up into Florida. But anyway, just wanted to show everyone what, and I'll pull it back up again, what Florida is up against this morning. And you can see that eye. I mean, that's a well-defined eye. Yesterday we watched it as it had an eye replacement and sort of didn't come apart a little bit, but you could see some clear skies. But anyway, I didn't get a chance this morning to check everything, the path, but it's probably going to go up towards the North Point, up towards Tampa area, and they're calling for some up to 12-foot storm surges. So fixing to have a sunrise here. Had a little bit higher tide this morning. I've got the camera zoomed out a little bit so we can get a little bit better sunrise. Tide came up a little bit higher than it has been over the last week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. In fact, we really haven't had a high tide here on Bolivar this year, not like we did last year, and we're not missing it any because the road hadn't been flooded typically like it is. You know, it affects some of the restaurants down here and the beach, and if you can't get on the beach, that's the whole purpose of coming here. And that's the great part is, I'm going to pan around a little bit for those that hadn't been here that are just watching. We have 27 miles of beachfront that you can drive on. That's right, back your vehicle right up to the water, bring your pop out up, and relax here. No toting, no wagons to go downstairs, no parking in a parking area and then having to tote everything to the beach. You can camp on our beach. You can have, this time of year, be great to have a little campfire on the beach. Wind's not that bad this time of year. We get a front end though, it can be pretty brutal coming across the bay, but you're protected by the dunes back behind the truck here. So anyway, sunrise is going to be beautiful, and I tell you what, the sunset tonight at Stingray is going to be phenomenal. And so if you're looking for something to do, maybe get out a little bit. Wednesday night they have their chicken fried ribeye. And if you haven't had it, it's hand-cut ribeye, chicken fried. Oh my gosh, it's just unbelievable. You can cut it with a fork. So anyway, weekend's looking great. We have the Bolivar Live Triathlon this Sunday at Fort Travis. The swimmers will hit the water at 7 a.m. It's going to be a little chilly for them. 7 a.m. In between Fort Travis and the jetties. They swim that area there. They get out, run over to the parking area, pick up their bike, and then they ride from there all the way down to Biscayne, I believe, and back, depending on how far what leg, whether you're in the full triathlon or where you do it one time or two times, and then they drop their bikes off. They make the change in Fort Travis and run the area there around the North Jetty, so they don't have to get out back on the highway again. And so make sure if you're coming down the highway Sunday morning, this is Sunday, that you watch for bicycle riders. They've got policemen and they have cones and everything, and so make sure you check that. Watch for your bike riders, and if you're in the North Jetty area, watch for runners. Parking will be there around the North Jetty area, and then I believe they're going to have maybe a little bit up at Fort Travis. And so great place to watch is from the corner of Fort Travis. In fact, we'll have the Bolivar Live truck up there streaming the swimming part of it. And then depending on how internet is, we may try and get at the transition area when they come in there with their bikes. But there's our painted sky sunrise this morning. Beautiful sunrise. Like I said, though, let's keep all our Floridians in our prayers. I know Mike's weather page is right in the brunt of it. Eric Graves has been covering it, and you can find information. He's a Southeast Texas storm chaser there in Beaumont, and so you can look up Eric Graves meteorologist, and he keeps you up to date on all the weather around here and any winter storms we have, summer storms we have. We talk to him quite a bit whenever we're getting ready for hurricane season and that. So anyway, there's our painted sky sunrise. Hope everyone's coffee was hot. We're gonna head into the office. We've got some meetings and recording at 9 a.m. and then we've got a meeting at 10 a.m. and we've got to go down to Fort Travis and do a show on the triathlon this weekend. And so that's the event down here this weekend, is the Bolivar Live Triathlon. I want to thank Tina and all her volunteers and I Try Events. They're the ones that put it on. They do a great job. It's a lot of work. It's not on location, so it's a little different, especially down here. But it's looking like it'll be calm over in the swim area, the way the winds are, and so we ought to have a good swim. We'll bring it to you live. We're going to head on out. Let us know where you're listening from. When you're coming down, say hi, say bye, give us a thumbs up, maybe one of those little orange emoji smiley faces. I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye.